She wine on the water. Wine on the water. She was giving it outside and went to sleep. Oh man, come on, man.
What? Oh, you sure you want to take that one? You want me to chop it up?
Hey guys, yes, welcome to the wrap up show. That's right, y'all. I'm doing things a little different. I just want y'all to know that y'all can call us at 404-436-1277. Again, y'all can reach us at 404-436-1277. We are here at Radio on Fire. Y'all can see us on RadioOnFire.com. This is home of the Diamond K Morning Show. New episodes stream daily at 9 a.m. Today's broadcast was brought to you in a part by Flywire 2018 White Tie Affair. That's right, guys. Are y'all getting ready? Y'all have y'all all white on? All my little fake angels? Yes. This VIP red carpet gala will take place in one of Baltimore's most beloved landmarks, Drew Hill Park tomorrow, y'all. Bring your umbrellas. Sunday, June the 10th. 5 to 10 p.m. at the Parks Mansion House Lawn. For more info, visit RadioOnFire.com or Facebook.com/TheWildFire. Now, if I sound funny, that's because I have a starburst in my mouth and they started it before I ate my Starburst. But hey, yes! So, guys, yes, I'm going to do a live than I was last week. But we have our girl back. Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
What's up, Nibs?
Hey, y'all. Of course, we have... Bye.
What's going on, y'all?
Yeah.
How you doing?
So, hey, guys. How are y'all?
Doing very well.
Hey, y'all.
I can't complain.
I missed y'all.
I miss you, too.
I miss you, too.
Been a minute, you know. But life is, you know, busy and things come up.
Yeah.
It's always good to come back, though.
Yeah, I had my kids, I teach dance, so my kids had a concert.
Oh, my God. How was that?
It was amazing. Like, the show was called Celebrate the Legends. It was about... every piece was a legend, like Stevie Wonder, Luther Vandross. So I choreographed a ballet piece to Luther Vandross, Searching.
Amazing. It
was amazing. Like, the whole show was great. A surprise marching band came out at the end. Like, it was amazing.
That's cool.
I was so proud of my kids.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Awesome.
Yes.
Shout out to the baby.
Shout out to the Maryland Dance Academy. Yes.
I love the kids.
Yeah. There's an adult leading the band. Like, hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all what it is. A girl.
I feel
No, as far as like playing the drums?
No.
Oh.
I feel
Yeah, it
a
was a
certain
girl.
way about it. I just think some things should be left to the teenagers. Like, ain't it a certain age should be called?
Well, she taught them. So she came out to like hype them up kind of thing.
and
Yeah.
then she let them have that way.
Yeah, oh yeah, they
so that's
they
different.
taught, yeah.
So she's not in the
yeah,
marching
she didn't
band.
stay. She just
she let
hyped
her
them up
crew
real
out.
quick and was like, all right, baby,
She was
slay.
the introduction.
Yeah.
It was a different band.
Oh, okay.
no.
I'm about to say, she's about like 40 years old, still hopping and clapping and tapping. It's a little bit. Oh, okay.
No, she's young too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go, girl, go.
Wowzers.
No more Starburst.
Yeah, no more Starburst for that girl.
Slide those over to the
No
side.
more Starbursts.
No.
Oh my goodness, my weekend was pretty interesting because I didn't do too much. You know, I usually do a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
So you actually got to sit down and kind of relax. That's
did.
important.
You know, just a little though.
Okay.
You know? I mean, my daughter keep me busy.
Yes.
She's in cheerleading, she's in swimming. So those days is just like block off. And then I had some other things I was doing for, you know, one of my business. I do etiquettes, as y'all see, with girls. And I have one of my pretty girls over here. Y'all can't see her right now.
Yeah, you can't see her, but
because
she
she
up
is
to the
such a
side.
doll and she wants to be doll up. We're going to bring her on here next time. But hey, Shania! Yes, okay. And also I went to go see Ocean 8 yesterday.
Oh, did you?
I did.
you
I'm in a
been
movie
grown.
club, and it was my free movie this month.
That's
All right.
amazing.
All right.
Ooh, movie
Because I
club.
was hearing some choice
Come on, movie
reviews
club.
about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see it on Faith of the Oceans. Everything. I mean, I watched the original Ocean's 11 with Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin.
Right.
Like, I love that
It's supposed to
version.
be his sister.
The OG shit.
Yeah, the OG shit. But still, you know, I'm excited about it. But I'm going to hear some choice reviews, so I would really like to see what your feedback is.
It's only
on
choice
it.
because they women. Tell them to cut it out.
Yeah,
they
but it's good though?
But yeah, I like it.
You like
I
it?
mean, I think sometimes people, you know, we all do sometimes in certain movies put high expectations on the movie.
Of course, especially
so
when you see
I just wanted to
advertisements.
see it, so that's why it was good to me. Like,
Good,
I liked it.
good.
You know, I like the strategy. Like, wow, I hope people don't really try this. They really think.
Did it become a movie that you would have been like, I would have went to see this?
Yeah, I would go see if they come out with number 2 too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
I would.
So would you see it again?
No, I'm just not.
Like, would you pay? Okay.
She's
If
the
it comes
she's the one and
on,
done.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
y'all now. I am a movie person, whether people think I'm not. Like, I made sure I had all, and I just became like this probably like the last couple of months, right, probably. But I have all channels, movie channels. 'Cause
Right.
I sit home
Yes.
and watch movies.
Stars,
on
HBO.
Yeah, so once
We going over your head.
y'all come on, girl. I had a popcorn. I had a
Yes. You need the
We
drink.
gonna watch all the movies,
Yes.
okay? So that's why I don't go see stuff twice. If it better come on in movies,
Hello. It better come on in your house.
right? You
Hello.
know, I don't even buy DVDs. Honey. You know, I don't want
Okay.
them. Y'all best to come over. I'm gonna turn that TV on. We gonna watch it. Like, what do y'all think about the movie Superfly that's coming out?
So my girl Lexi is in it. Yes, the girl that plays in it. She's originally from Baltimore. So
Okay,
yeah, shout out to
girl.
her.
Shout out to
So
Lexi.
yeah, shout out Lexi. So guys, go see the movie. Clearly, I'm going to go see it.
Yeah, super plug.
Yeah.
I mean, did y'all see the trailer though?
I have seen the trailer, yeah.
Okay, I like watched it like twice.
You did?
Yeah.
I was-
You're like super into it right
I
now.
was trying to get into
The,
it, like,
the
so
light
what's
skinned
gonna
girl with the
happen?
long hair?
That's her.
That's her.
Go girl! Hey!
No, it looks pretty dope. I'm excited to see the turn and how they're gonna play it and bring it up to our day and age, and yeah, it's cool. I think they picked the right guy. That guy
And he looks
is pretty-
super fly with his hair, don't
He is, and he's a really good actor. He's done some really good things.
Really? What else did he act on?
Well,
I wasn't
he's
familiar.
on Grownish right now.
Okay.
That's the spinoff.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Blackish. So he's like the
I
kind
wanna
of in
watch
and out
Blackish
love
then.
interest of Zoe, during her college experience. And I can't get him offhand as far as the other movies and other little things I've seen him in. But he's
I mean, that was
he's
enough.
good.
That's
yeah,
good.
he's a seasoned actor though, and seeing him in that role, I'm like, yeah, I know he can
This
keep
might
that.
be the one that put him.
Yeah, like really over
On
the
top.
top.
Yeah.
'cause it's
And
got that
Lexi's
blockbuster
the
feel.
one she played Tony Braxton in her
Is that Scott? What they call? Oh,
Scott
she's
Davis.
she's Rachel and Robin East, right?
What did you just say?
Rachel and Robin, they twins. One of them
twins?
on Celebrator. That's their niece though. Yeah, it's their niece though.
I was like, wait a minute.
But yeah, okay.
I gotta get my
I know
mind.
exactly who he's talking about.
Okay.
They was so happy when she did Tony Braxton.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, girl. Go girl. Keep on doing it. Do what you got to do. Lead the way, baby.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Well, my weekend wasn't bad. On Sunday, I was invited. We had a couple weeks ago King Phantom on hip hop artists, and they invited me to their video shoot. So I went and did that, and was around that. And so maybe next time, anybody go ahead, check it out. It's actually it's a really good song, awesome artist. So I was able to hang out with them and Hob Network and all that good stuff. But then other than that, my daughter, for the last week and a half, like my daughter has been out of town with her mother and visiting family and stuff. So
You missed
like
her,
I absolutely missed her, but I had so much time to myself. It was ridiculous.
different.
I felt like a middle-aged white woman. I'm like, people are like, hey, how are you doing? I know your people are out of town. I'm like, what do you mean how I'm doing? I'm like, I'm resting. I had time. Like I read a book. Like I'm going out. Like
I tended to my cuticles.
I went to a farmer's market. Like I'm going.
I got a lot of apples.
Exactly.
I ate in peace,
I started a blanket.
It was so great.
and I think I slept. I really think I went to sleep this time.
Yeah, not just that resting nonsense where you're just like,
Right.
wait, there's a noise. Yeah, no, it was great. And I was able to sneak in some theater time, so I was able to pull in
cool.
and see Deadpool 2.
How was that?
Oh, I mean...
You're a gross kind of guy anyway, so I'm just...
No, well, you can't get in here, but if you did, it would look like his bathroom. But but no, I pulled it, watched it in that, and then I watched Solo. But Solo, I'll do this because Star Wars, other than like Rogue One,
wasn't hyped about that either.
bringing the movies that are coming out are just like they're just
It's
going
getting
to
boring.
they're
It's-
getting,
they're
they're
doing
just
too
sticking
much.
to the Lucasfilm formula, and it's kind of predictive, but it was good in a sense. It could have been more, but I would say Donald Glover killed it as Landau Calrissian. I mean, as I'm watching, I'm like, you know what? This might be a young Billy D. clone. Like he was like, he was so chill. Like yeah.
No, that's
you know.
Diamond K. Father. His father is Billy D. Cole.
Like it was, But anybody, don't listen to the bad reviews about Deadpool. Go see that. That's absolutely amazing. And really, don't listen to the bad reviews about Solo because though it's still the predictive story,
I went to sleep
good.
on it.
You went to sleep?
Yes, it was just like, come on.
Did you?
Yeah.
Actually, because I
woke up at the end, was the best part.
I mean, I shut my eyes for a couple seconds too. I'm not gonna lie though. Like I said, it was good, but I have an affinity for the Star Wars story. But
it was so long.
I was like, well, wait. Popcorn.
It's happening.
I woke up at the best time.
Yeah.
We got, the end was great.
Yeah, it was tight. It was good. It was, like I said, good movie. I'm sure we didn't miss anything. We probably did. We probably went at the same spot, honestly, and then woke up like, whoa, all right, that was good. Like, very excited. Very excited. Yes. Oh my goodness! So what else is going on, guys? There's stuff in the news. I mean,
yes, definitely.
Anybody predict, because this guy did, the sweep of the Cavaliers?
You did. Amazing. You did. Here's my problem though. The team just gave up. Literally, they just checked out.
They really did.
I looked at I refused to watch it like in real time. The whole thing. I was just checking in. What's going on? Okay, leave back out.
All 4 games, I literally watched 3 quarters.
But yesterday,
between all 4 games, yeah.
Last night was a travesty. Like in professional sports, professional athletes, like they did everything that you tell your kids not to do.
Yes.
They just gave up. It's just like sore losers.
A bunch of screaming adults out there. This was a game like, Jonathan, what are you doing?
Right.
That's not what you do. You better shake his hand.
Right. You don't want to shake hands.
I mean,
you don't want to do nothing.
I'm telling y'all, the best thing after that game was on Instagram, how people have all the different memes.
The memes listen, anybody's memes in this day and age is hard. Yes.
They get LeBron with the crying face.
They've been putting him on everything. Things that you don't even think you're like.
Did you see him on Thriller? Did you see him on a Thriller album?
No. Yes,
he's on a Thriller album.
Yeah, yes, I did. I was like,
I mean, they give people a whole way to go. I mean,
it was another one too. I was like, y'all have to chill.
Jordan's face, like
I thought I was doing something because I deleted my Twitter.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
In his ball spot, looking at him coming down the court.
That's so disrespectful.
So
it's terrible.
So some people are saying he cannot be in the same conversation with Michael Jordan because of those type of things. Like he has a softness that Jordan did not have. If Jordan's team gave up or was having those bad plays, Jordan was known to punch niggas in the face.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and so.
Well, they don't want to catch a charge these days because they ready to catch a charge.
Yeah, I mean, in the locker room, it's just like a different. It's just what happens in the locker room stays in the locker room. Usually, you ain't supposed to go press charges. The team captain fucked me up.
So you think they was cussing each other out in the locker room?
I think they was all crying. I think they was just crying.
Oh yeah.
And
I think it was like
other
a
people.
sweep of everybody's locker room. Get this stuff out of here. You're not on the team next year. No, you can't come into my house this week.
I bet it was quiet as hell. I feel like it was quiet as hell. Like LeBron.
Oh, it might have been. It might have been a lot of teams.
It might have been there early. He did his thing. He probably did whatever. He got out. Everybody else might have been doing whatever. LeBron was already out. LeBron was gone. But I agree with you.
So if looks can kill, they probably was looking at each other.
There's no longer a comparison. He cannot be, compared or put in the category of Jordan. And simply, for me, is that you can never just solely carry a team. It's like there's one thing. Jordan was a ball hog, but
yeah, he was.
Yeah, but LeBron is like it's a full hawk. It's like only I in this moment can make this point, this bucket, and then no one else is following shots. And you wonder why game 1 happened the way it is. I mean, it's almost like you get dictated into a certain way of playing. Like that rebound came out, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta get down, get out, and find LeBron." Like he's like, "Shoot it!" It's like that's not what we do. We give it to you. Like so when you have a system centered so much around such a dominant physical player on the court at all times. Like he'll go down with the best, or in his own individual history of, the most finals and most postseason, wins, percentages, points. Like those are undeniable. But being able to really lead a team, the same team consecutively, no matter what the changes come to a team, make team members and other players better, and allow them to blossom. Because you don't have bad players around you, but when you're out of sync, you can't do nothing. When you're so, and that's why I predicted the sweep in the beginning, because it's the same lineup, the same team, and whenever he is with Cleveland, except for this the 1 year, it's literally perpetuating insanity. It's the same thing. So,
Jordan is the greatest.
Yeah.
LeBron is in the conversation.
Why everybody won't put him in the category anyway?
Right.
Well, because people always want, you always want to come up with something.
He went through his own categories growing up. Yeah. That's why he's Michael Jordan.
He don't want to be compared.
Yeah, clearly. Because I will say this. Jordan would not have got swept in his own city. Nah, it just wouldn't have happened. Not swept. He would have won at least one game. Like they lost 4 games in a row and 2 games at home.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the last one at home.
And the last one was like he probably lost by 30 points. It's just like
they were in. It was
I wonder what happened.
Library in that stadium.
Gave up.
Yeah, like
he said his hand was broke.
But that's only one person. Was everybody hand broke?
His hand was broke.
His hand was broke. And his hand got broke 4 games ago. His hand got broke 4 games ago. He was playing with a broken hand. Nobody even knew he's playing with a broken hand.
Wait a minute, did his doctor say, "Hey, I release you"?
He just fought through the pain.
Oh, okay.
So he did the best.
Now his feelings hurt. His arm hurt.
He put his blood.
Everything hurts.
Blood and hand on the court. That's what he had.
Pride.
I left it all in the court.
Exactly.
Even my hand.
Everything hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Everything hurts.
So I wanted us to get serious for a minute and speak about something that everybody has to deal with. No, because I think it's gonna make y'all serious.
Okay.
I want y'all to get all your laughs out the way now, and then I want to talk. I want to talk about step parents' relationships with the kids of their significant other, and how difficult that can be. And first of all, is it important? How important is it, especially if the kid's parent is in their life, but they just not with the mother, father? Like I want to have that kind of conversation.
Okay.
So who wants to start?
Okay.
Well, you do.
Okay. No problem. I have. I would say that most 91% of the women in Baltimore have kids. So therefore, most of the women I've dated have had kids. Most, not all, most. And so I've had to be that other person trying to build relationships with these women's kids. And sometimes it's tough.
Okay.
Sometimes it's easy.
How old the kid is too.
Depends on how old the kid is.
It depends on the child personality.
Because the difficulties that I faced is when the father is in the child's life. So then it's like you not my daddy type of relationship. And the mother, I think sometimes y'all put us in this unfair situation where as though y'all expect the world from us. Y'all expect us to have.
He's probably talking about me.
Nah, I ain't talking about you. I
will accept that though.
Yeah, I'm saying that like y'all expect us to have the no feelings as far as all of the shade that gets thrown our way. Yet y'all want us to be the most compassionate people at the same time in all the that they go through. So we supposed to be able to not absorb any of the shade that comes our way from you, from their father, from them, the ungratefulness, all that. We supposed to be able to see through all that, be the most compassionate, the most compelling, the most strong, the best, just everything, and put y'all kid first and all that. And if we do one of them things wrong, we ain't shit.
I don't feel that way. I don't feel like that's
yes. That you wants to be Jesus.
The reason why is yes,
turn the other cheek.
And if we do expect that, great. But at the end of the day, What are you going to do about it? Are you going to complain and
It depends.
meet me at my level, or are we going to be able to talk through it and be like, okay,
I'm gonna do like same thing I do a bill collector when they call,
This is actually really
and they say,
bothering
when can
me.
we expect payment? You can expect it whenever you want to expect it, but you're gonna get it when I get it.
Okay. What? Okay. So
It's tough.
What disrespect?
it's not tough. Okay.
It's tough.
Nobody don't expect a relationship to build any relationship to build overnight. Okay, and sometimes working with kids, and it is going to depend on what type of child. You might already have a troubled child. You know, you might
have a child dealing with all
jealous
kinds of
child.
stuff.
You might have a child that's still hoping that their father comes around. So it do comes with a lot. I will say that. And even as a stepmom, it comes with a lot. Because, you know, if that mother's still around and that mother throwing shade behind, you know, your back making. Because I don't think men do that as much as women. Women might throw shade.
You don't think they do what?
Out there, though.
Do
You
what?
don't think
No,
they do
I
what?
said throw
Throw
shade.
minute-
I said not as many. That's what I said. I didn't say that they didn't.
I think they do it worse
I'm
than
just
y'all
saying.
because they don't do it as
It's worse
loud.
because they are man and
They don't
shouldn't
do it as
I
loud.
feel like y'all do it more petty.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's called drop.
That weak ass nigga. You know, trying to put a nigga down.
Or
and this
put it
old
in a
man.
rack.
It's called drop.
You ain't never dropped a mixtape in your life or EP.
Right.
Now you want to drop stuff about feelings.
Dropping
Right.
hints in casual conversation.
Yeah,
like,
what?
I just think that it's something that's going to take time to build. But my thing is make that effort. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as the biological parent in this situation, whether it's the mom or the dad, need to also to continue to talk to that child. Like, look, this man or this woman is going to be in my life, what's going to be in your life, and you're going to, whether you don't like it, you're going to have to set up respect their children. After a while, you know, depending on the type of stepfather or stepman is, they either going to love you or hate you. But most likely, if you put that effort and treat that child, because kids feel a certain kind of way when they feel as though they're not treated a certain kind of way. We all been children, and if a certain member doesn't treat us, we feel a certain way about that. So with that said, I just think that our effort should be made. Yes, it is standards. I think it should be standards. Like, look, we come as a package. You knew that when you came walking up in, and I feel as though if it was too much for you to handle, to step in, you know, these kids' life and be that father figure, especially if we living in, well, we step parents by now. So you took that, you know, you knew that when you walked into it, you know, when you marry that person, you know, and a woman or a man shouldn't marry no one that don't even accept their kids. But I just think that it goes farther than acceptance, because some people hoping that their relationship continue to grow with their children as their relationship grow. And if you don't put that effort, and it's a problem. But if you do, the only thing you can say, least I put that effort in, because we might not have a close relationship, but it could be a respectful one. But if you know what I'm saying?
Because some people don't have an amazing relationship with their parent, their biological parent. Y'all can live in the house with them, and you just don't have, some personalities just don't connect. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like grandfathers from back in the day, they usually didn't connect with the kid. Like they was doing their own thing. Like they didn't have that common bond with the, I'm talking about generations, our grandparents' generations. Like usually like the father wanted to watch TV and sit in a certain little chair, get the big piece of chicken, don't nobody bother him when he come home from work type shit. You know what I mean? Be quiet, father home. You know what I mean? Yeah, and they just didn't have no connection. So it's like later on, generations later, now people gotta have this close bond. What's going on with you, son? And all that kind of stuff. And that's fine.
But the man has
But sometimes they don't you don't have that closeness.
I think communication is great out. You know what I'm saying? Communicating. You know, like I said, he might not say, hey, you know, they will respect you maybe more than a father figure. You know what I'm saying? But it's still the type of bond that you have. Maybe like it's a respect thing, period. And then the mother or the father had to allow that other person to you know, you can't say, hey, I want you to buy them or take little Mikey out and eat, but you can't discipline little Mikey. You know, like we still all have to be on the same accord, because there been incidents that, you know, people didn't want to hear their spouse when they not their parent, their opinion about their own child. It's like, hey, well, you want me to be a part of this child's life, but then I can't, you know, tell you how I feel about this, and then we control it together. And we can control it together, but other than like the relationship wise, kids get close to anyone that show them that time and that love, especially if they not, you know, when they not used to it, you know. And when they get that time, eventually they appreciate that time and they start moving forward with that person. You know, like my son have a mentor that he goes to before he go to his father or his stepfather. But you want to know why? Because he took that time. He took that time out. He talks to them. He wants to know what's going on with them. He takes them out. And it's just, yeah, I just think that bond, that's why I feel that bond can be, you know, built. And the only way that it won't if you don't try it. Now, someone coming in to an 18-year-old child life, that 18-year-old child probably not going to keep. Your bond that y'all will have is respect from there. But I ain't going to look at you as a father figure because this child 18 already. I've been 18 years without a dad. I'm about to skip out, but you know, we have respect. You cool. But when this is a little child, yeah, I think it could be built for sure. Like to the point that you wouldn't even know unless somebody like that child don't look like it. Who baby is that? But he sure do act like a daddy, you know.
And even if that's the case, don't ask no questions. Mind your business.
Is that the daddy?
Right.
Oh, you the pappy? I'm the pappy.
I'm the baby.
I'm the pappy. You know,
I've never been in this situation. I've always kind of stayed clear in like dating, you know, before having a
no
kid.
kids.
Yeah, just like before having my own child of my own. But it was, I didn't want to be like a random face or phase of faces, and because if I'm not fully feeling it, and it's not like
I think the mother should be able to call that too. It's like I'll be wondering why parents don't call that. Every person don't deserve to be in your child presence.
Right. But I've had those ones where I feel like you're pulling the child card really
They want you to be the
quick.
pappy.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah. Like, there's no reason why I should be meeting your child this quick because, I mean, whatever it is, we don't know what it is as of yet right now. So, I mean, I've never seriously dated one. But now that I have my own child, it'll be a lot different because I understand, you know, a lot of different, you know, of just the parameters of everything, having a child and all the emotional ties that come with it. But like I said, before then, I kind of just, you know, I didn't want to get entangled with it. I don't want to unnecessarily break someone's heart and they sitting there drinking because they think, oh, I'm maybe number 50, but all men ain't, you know, but I'm number 50. I just can't say number 50. I didn't know. You were this broken beforehand, but now you still drinking whiskey, throwing bottles at your child, and like, you know, she's all upset. I just don't want to be the ripple effect in any type of situation.
You ain't my way.
You know.
But let me tell you this: it's so funny because I mean, I have 4 children, and I'm saying this because look, this year they be 23, 21, 17, and 8. And I still have a limitation of a male and how many kids a year have and how old the child is. Baby, if your baby is a baby, no thank you. I mean, a real baby. I call my 7-year-old my baby.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, and then if you walking around with about 5 kids, 3 kids, no, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just really not gonna be interested. Because
for me, it's like I question how many
kids.
Baby moms. Is that a lot? Like if you have
I can't question that.
like no, okay. Let me like.
I mean, but it
depends on the kids. If you're a male, you have 6 kids and 6 different baby mothers. Yeah, I'm gonna think something's wrong with the male.
Yeah,
of course.
Because you have a problem with commitment or something, and you have a problem with
maybe his name is Future and he's going to road a lot.
Well.
That's just too many.
Well,
you just got poor decision making process.
In that type of situation.
But by the time you tell me
2 different baby mothers, it just didn't work out with the first one. So.
But by the time you tell me you had 6 kids, I don't even care how many baby mothers you have. You can have 2 apiece. You got 6 kids, nigga.
Kids, that's
I don't care.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damn kids.
I don't care. Have fun.
This is not the Brady Bunch.
Can you afford all? I don't want nobody taking my money because
this
you owe
is
child
not
support,
the Brady
baby.
Bunch.
You know, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's a
Kids is expensive. And it don't stop. Like college, I'm like, Jesus, when did this supposed to stop?
Never.
Like, I'm happy that my son get ready to finish college this year. And I'm like, oh, man. But
I know you
this is, and I thought to myself, gosh, I'm glad I wasn't on people popping babies every 5 seconds. Because if they all go to college, this is what you got to deal with. Nobody don't plan that when they up there having kids. But shoot, let me let y'all know. It gets real the older they get.
Real quick.
You think the finance kicks in with those Pampers, honey? Oh no, honey. Get those Pampers when their feet start growing and they start getting bigger.
They start wanting designer.
I mean, all of that good stuff. Participating in all these good things. I mean, like seriously, y'all. I don't mean to be price dropping, but this is my daughter's first year in cheerleading.
It is what it
They
is.
told me it was $300.
What?
The first
It was like $80.
then it's
when I was a kid.
$255 a month.
We need to start a cheerleading business.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to put $200 down for the costume. They say down. Okay?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
not the full costume.
It's too
You
high.
know me, I'm coming from a whole
and I'm like, what the
background.
hell?
It's too high.
I'm like, my baby better know how to cheer for the Ravens. My baby gonna be like this. Let's go. Right. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be the youngest one
Fuck the
on
Steelers.
the Ravens, okay?
ESPN calls, she better bring it.
Right. She
better.
must bring it. And I'm gonna be
Yes.
Mama Dear or something like, girl, no, I didn't.
I would have been like, this better guarantee her a backflip.
Right.
Hello?
She was
Yeah.
up there goofing.
Did she get the backflip for
No
$250?
back tuck, no handspring. I need a back tuck.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
On one leg. Land on one leg, baby. Land on one.
I pulled that baby over. She
Or
was
an aerial.
laughing
I'll
too
take
much
an
in
aerial.
practice. I said, baby, this ain't no laughing thing. You gotta sit there and you wanna learn and you giggy later, okay? Because that money ain't going for you giggles,
Hello?
baby. You better learn this skill and you better get it or you gonna leave her. I'm gonna keep my money and we ain't gonna leave it. Do you understand? Lady, get it together. And she got it together. Hey, man. Had to preach to that baby. We ain't doing this.
Oh, my
So I can't, and then I see people with 2 kids. I mean, I'll be looking out like I give it to you here. I'm so glad that I only have one daughter that's doing this because you want to support your kids.
You do. And
And
you want to put them in stuff
do
that
it
they love.
what they
or
You don't
like.
want to have to say, you can't do that, baby, because mommy can't afford it. Because Ray need Pampers, Joe need a shirt, and Nene need a coat, and Volvo
Which come and need books for school.
and then your child is just like sad, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like people don't think of that. So please think of that when you have children, you know. You have to just have about 2 or 3, or maybe 4 if you can afford it.
So make sure I'm understanding y'all correctly. If your mate does not have the best relationship with your children, that's a deal breaker?
If they don't have
depends.
the best relationship with my
I would
children,
think
It all
it will
depends.
only depend if my kids were being that difficult.
Right.
But if my kids is not being that, because I wouldn't. put
Kurt
up with
says
it.
you. If
I
you say
would-
it's difficult.
I would have to witness that. It would have to be my judgment because I'm the one dealing with them.
I think it would take some surreptitious recordings because kids are very, very, very decisive.
switch
and
up.
decisive.
You can
It all depends on the
you can
the
comment
age
on
of the
me
child,
and be like,
too.
your child was on this and that. Right. So again, like
Yeah.
you said, it's a lot of things, a lot of factors that
A lot
fall
of
in
factors into
there.
that
So
question.
if your child is young, you just like, why you ain't discipline him? Tell him to stop. I mean, who's the man? Who's
But if
the
your
man?
child is
But
23 and don't have a relationship,
I don't even
with
know
him,
why
then-
you trying after that.
Yeah. So
Why is you
I
trying
guess
with my 23-year-old? Long as y'all respect each other, that's it.
Just he gonna be like, don't put your hands on my mother, and we good. Like that's really how it's gonna be.
I had seen a friend of mine.
But you,
And it's not in somebody I talked to. And my oldest son walked past was just like, who's that? I said, oh, that's just, he be like, dang, I don't want no problem from your son. I was just like, dang, I'm glad it wasn't somebody I'm messing with. They didn't think I had Bone Thugs and Harmony up in the house. You come
Meet
up
me
here.
at the crossroads.
Right.
You won't get
so.
lost.
So you say that's a deal breaker for you too?
What? If you don't have it depends. That's a complicated question. It honestly depends on the age of the child. If the child is young and you don't have a good relationship, I'm a check my child first. I'm gonna be like, okay, not necessarily check them like this,
No,
but
see
like
what's the
just
problem.
like evaluate the situation. Like,
Right.
okay, is my child feeling some type of way because mommy is dating this person, or is this the person just not having a good relationship?
Exactly. Or is you been like you know, are you being a certain way towards my kids?
Yeah.
You just gotta, you have to invest the situation.
You have to, you have to evaluate the full
Some of these kids are
situation.
very malicious. Now, I haven't dealt with it personally, but I have dealt with some tertiary examples of, you know, people dealing with these kids and stuff, and witnessing some random little occasions. You really see the evil in some of these kids' souls in the moment when they're doing these things.
How
And
old?
in
What
this
age range are we talking about?
We're talking, you know, enough to where you're literally a young adult between.
Oh, yeah.
between
Now, that's unacceptable.
7 and
Yeah.
up, 7 and up. And when they do these things, it's like, okay, yes, you are a quote unquote kid, but you're nothing but a little thinking person. You know, because there are people that have habits, you know, from 2
I like
years
the way
old
you put that.
up to, you know, 90 years old. You're going to have this, I've been doing this since I've been, you know. So, in these moments where you see these kids acting out and you witness it, and you're like, I feel like I'm really seeing a part of this kid's soul. It's hard for you to come back from that and to try to deal with them. I mean, you can, but then you have to weigh a lot of factors with it. You're looking at, you know, it's like, you know, hypothetically, it's like I'll be looking at it like, let's see, how good is Therese putting this down, because she don't know that Damien is right there.
He's the devil.
Right there. And I can never convince her because he's slick as shit.
Exactly.
Like, so
Exactly.
I know it's hard. Like, I know it's hard. It's like, how, and it is, and it's a real test because you know they're part of you too.
And I be like, that's
You're
not my
like, you're like, so where's this coming from?
Right. You start evaluating, is this the real you?
Yeah, so.
That one eye start closing like,
Difficult.
is this really you?
It's difficult. You know, trying to, you know, balance those things because there was sometimes I couldn't give word to some of my partners. Like, dude, like, you might have to shoot him. I don't know. Like, that was on some real man
BB
shit.
guns. Paintball guns. Maybe a paintball gun.
Might have to
So
put
it
him in the
stings
hand,
less.
or choker.
And it reminds you.
Like he got your whole respect right now. So I'm like, I don't know what you gotta do. I mean, this is the millennial streets.
But you
feel
gotta
like
ask the person. I feel like you gotta ask the person too, and you have to evaluate their relationship with their own kids if they have kids.
That's true.
If they don't get, especially for women dating men, if the man don't pick up his kids or have a good relationship with his kids, that is a whole red flag.
I agree.
Why? What am I?
Relationship with his mother or father?
Oh, yes, that as well.
That's
Especially
true.
his mother.
Okay.
Especially his mother.
Well,
Facts.
It's mother,
And his father.
Well, I'm about to say
And
mother when it
or
comes
a
to his
father-like
wife,
figure.
but father when he comes to the kids.
If
So
he
it's
doesn't,
both.
if he didn't have a father in his life present, a father-like figure should be present in that person's life. A mentor, an uncle, a grandfather,
Somebody
whoever
that you
it
look up to,
is,
that
that
you
you
would've
could have
did
got
everything.
manly advice from.
Right.
It could have been anybody.
And then as a person, I can't stand when people use that either. Because my father wasn't there.
Yeah.
My mama wasn't there either. But you know how you wanted to be treated, though. You knew what you was missing. Why would you allow that child to miss the same thing you missed?
Yeah, well,
So
they
it's
don't have the
not-
proper tools,
That's a
If-
complicated
if-
question,
Even
too.
if it is their excuse, but
Bullshit.
if it's well,
like I'm just
I know, but if they're not there, then they don't have the proper tools. So it's like they might be singing the song,
Just like
but
she said. It's somebody that you saw being a great father that you wish that your father was like.
I'm just saying.
So you have the
there's some people out
tools
here.
and some because they want to be. I think it's a choice.
I mean, it's got to be. I've met a lot of people.
Your
in Baltimore that
situation
have
wasn't
never
a
been out of
choice,
Baltimore.
but how you deal with that situation is a choice.
Yeah.
You know. So. Ding 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 ding.
All right, well,
All right. Okay.
light skinned girls is different.
I just I'm just
playing with
Ooh,
you.
first of all,
Calm down.
I'm about as brown as
I think I'm about as caramel.
I'm brown as I'm trying to think.
Five with brown
I'm a
eyes.
cocoa brown.
You little cocoa.
Okay. I'm a
She
cocoa
caramel
with a
just
little
like me.
bit,
I don't know why she drink
little bit of cream. I got cocoa with cream in it.
cocoa with cream.
Me and my daughter actually had a conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was talking, and she said, "Mommy, you're a tan." It's like, no, I'm not tan. I'm fully black. You're not black. I don't know if she learned it in school, but all kids go through that. So it's so funny because one of my sons, my son light skin, she was like what did she call him?
Manolo.
No, he used to call him, oh my God, fair skin or something like that. Girl, oh, white skin.
White
She
skin.
was like, as you know, Kevin white skin. I'm like, he's light skin, baby. You know, that's not white skin.
It's light skin. It's
You
a
know,
difference.
It's a little bit different.
It is, but I
He got
can't blame her. You call me white
Yeah,
boy
that's so
for 4
funny. I wonder why
months.
kids go through that complexion thing. You know?
Yeah, my daughter
It's so
to this,
funny.
she's 1, and she was like, "Mommy, what color am I?" I was like, "Brown." I brown. It's like, okay.
Right. Like
This is light as, cause she's light white skin. Okay.
But you ain't gonna tell that baby she ain't brown when she get
brown.
brown.
What color are you, brown? I'm like, this is the most advanced 1-year-old I've ever met.
Girl,
in my
they be
life.
so smart. My baby was 1 year old and she knew how to, oh my goodness, maneuver that daggone iPad better than me. Remember, she used to sit down, got to the game, play the music, and by the time she was about 2.5, she was singing on the whole Beyonce CD. Oh my goodness, she would just
Play
sing.
her
Which
own Beyonce.
which one? Lemonade.
No, she
Okay.
was older. She don't listen to, you know, that Beyonce, she was before Spicy B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before
So
Spicy B.
inspirational,
Right, you know,
kinda
now we got
glossy.
Spicy B now, okay?
They let out
I
the
like,
cave. Sasha.
I like Spicy B. Spicy.
Spicy.
Look, you wasn't here last week,
I know.
but
Okay, what
they
happened?
had a conversation about my man,
Who?
Drake. And that was just
Oh,
And
y'all.
please come correct because I get too sensitive.
A little spicy. That's not my.
What's not doing
Okay. This is how I feel.
Let's
Alright.
listen.
I'm gonna drop the mic after this, okay? As far as the Pusha T and the Drake beef, it's just ill. It's just ill. It's just nasty. Like the whole situation is a nasty situation. The fact that now I applaud Drake for coming back with a diss the same day he dropped the album. Now that was slick, but on the contrary, Pusha T did not have to get the private eye investigator to find out some dirt on him and put it in a song back. Like, even if that
Which we
is the
still
case,
don't know that is 100%.
and even if
right?
that is the case, what does that have to
Hey,
do with the
Drake.
battle at hand?
All right. So
Hey,
I
Drake.
agree with you 100%. And the other thing is
Got
this.
Greco.
Okay.
Because I don't feel
This
like
was a
Drake's
setup.
comeback was that hard.
This
to
was
where
a
you did
setup.
that.
Yeah.
So he already planned to bait him in, to jab him, to get him to
Oh, you
say
could
something,
see that.
and then he already had this response ready. All this stuff was ready. This was a setup plan. This was a marketing scheme to try to sell his album that nobody was really going to be checking for.
Right.
So
Are they even playing any of his songs
no,
already?
they're not playing none of the songs. Anytime we talking about
Yeah, did you
Pusha
see
T,
the nigga?
we talking about Drake. You're not talking about Pusha T. Pusha T's song was so good. And you know how the club, they're like, excuse
And
me, DJ, can you play Pusha T? No, they're not.
Right.
It ain't happening.
It's not.
And
It's
people
not.
still dancing for nice for what? Ow.
Right. People still dancing to Houston Van Lake. Houston Land in Vegas.
Yeah.
From back in the day.
They still, if you put on God's plan, they gonna still
What?
dance to that too.
Exactly.
Ow.
I know that. That's still my summer song.
What Pusha T song we gonna be we rocking to? Exactly.
Look, you see my
Is that
face?
she got confused for a
You
minute?
know how that lady on the video, they be doing like this?
Yes.
For the meme, yeah.
Trying to find the song I like.
Where is that?
Still looking.
That's it.
Yeah, so I think Pusha T won the battle by default.
He definitely did.
But I
did.
personally feel, this is my personal feelings. I personally feel that Drake was going to reference Kanye's deceased mother in the rebuttal song. I think that
He could have got real petty.
he could have got petty. I also think that Drake, I'm going on a limb here, but I think it's true. I think that Drake has sex with Pusha T's fiance.
And he mad because he
And I think
God knock him.
I ain't finished. And I think that Drake's has had sex with Kim Kardashian, and you can reference those things in the song. And I think that it would have really got personal.
Wind that back, DJ.
I think it would have.
Wait,
All right, so let me go back again. Let's
You making him into a
No,
a thought that he might.
He is
already
definitely
been,
a thought.
But
I'm saying,
like
listen.
he knocking
So
that man
Drake's
out.
definitely
if I'm having a rap battle with somebody, and I just let's analyze the
cool
Drake
thought, though.
line.
He's a respectful
The Drake line was about putting the ring on Virginia Williams, who is Pusha T's fiance. The way that he said it was very sarcastic, and it was kind of like if you reading the language, it's kind of like it's more to this story type. The way he said her name, which made him so angry that he had to say all these things about his mother, about his father, about 40. So that means it's deeper. That means it's deeper than that. So I think she is a thought. He hit. We already know how Kim Kardashian gets down.
Other people that probably had.
But that's true.
Kanye might have passed up.
That's
Kanye,
true.
Yeezy might have, because you know Kanye and Yeezy are two different people. So
oh, they are? I thought it was the same person.
I mean,
okay, so I just think he was going to say a lot of negative things, and they thought it was too much. So no diss song. So we're not going to get the diss song. The comeback Drake song, because I think it was too much. I think he was gonna go too personal.
Yeah,
and it would have probably.
And Drake is worried about dropping his own album. But at the end of the day, he's about to worry about his own business.
Right, and you don't want to get you don't want to get down in the dirt in the dirt. But I say he knocked down both of those women. And he was going to say it in the song, and it would have soiled his brand and made him look kind of crazy.
His publicist and his manager.
Yeah, and they was like, nah, don't even go there. Don't talk about the dude dead mother. And and you're on a different level.
You got things to think about.
So does that mean that Pusha T wins by default? Okay.
I don't think so.
I just don't think he.
I don't think there's a winner. I think we're still in limbo.
I think you're probably right, but my thing is this: if I make hit songs and you make none. And you make a song about me rapping over somebody's beat and it was cool and I don't respond, did you really win? No. Because you have no hits.
Wait a minute. And
you have no nothing. Like nobody's checking for you.
And another thing.
You like Remy Ma.
You saying all of this about you saying all of this about my personal business that is my personal business, fine. All of that stuff could probably be well, but it's mine. You know, it's my personal business. But you can't tell me where I'm at now. You can't say nothing about that. You could try, but you're not even on this level to compete where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So what you say doesn't.
But we started off talking about being a legitimate rapper. That's how the whole beef started. So why are we going into what my personal life is, my parents, whatever the case may be, and gossip?
You know how many fathers that wasn't there? You know
when you just was telling me how I'm not original and I'm rapping on other people's beats or other people's writing my rhymes for me or whatever. Yeah. What happened to that? Like, why can't we talk? And then Drake came back with somebody's writing my rhymes, huh? He said, no. The fact that I knew it was over in the beginning when Drake huffed on that track, like in the first 30 seconds. I was like, oh, he's disgusting. He has had his time to think about.
I think Pusha T should feel like a loser. You want to know why? Because
the fact he ever had to do this to get sales.
That's too. And on top of that, when Drake was going back with Meek, see, he might not think he wasn't like, man, you ain't even a battling type. I ain't gonna continue this because he went back and forth with Drake. You know what I mean with Meek, because he felt Meek got that. Meek was gonna come with it, and it gave him something.
I think that had a little bit to do with Nicki too.
He felt as though that
Drake was trying to show Nicki this is a clown.
It was a good competition.
That's how he felt at the time.
It was a good competition to go back. He was like, let me put in work with what I got to say. You making yourself look bad, homie, because you ain't even out to be even trying to do this. But Meek Mill be like, yeah, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He probably had fun going back and forth because he was like, yeah, this dude is really doing something. Let me hear you. It was fun. It was like a fun battle, but But
it was still over. It was still over another woman though.
Yeah.
Drake's battles definitely spawned.
And he don't even. But at the end of the day, nobody ends up with Nicki, but whoever Nicki wanted. Yeah. And they never put it out there like Nicki and Drake was anybody together.
No, I'm not saying because of that. I just think.
And then make a song about it like I never fuck, Wayne never fuck, whatever.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, who cares if they did, if they
Sugar
didn't, if they didn't for real?
That was like my best part.
That was a good line.
Sugar fingers turned into, Twitter fingers. That was so cute. And wife and niggas. They go to all the wife and niggas. Hey! Drake, I'm gonna be a Drake fan. Pusha T, sit down. Do he still got cornrows? Is that cornrows?
He looks like Coolio.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember Coolio from back in the day?
Yeah.
Right.
He looks like Coolio, yeah.
You don't even look like you.
chia
He
pet.
don't even look like he matured yet. Like
His
you
hair
still
look
look like you
crazy.
going through puberty, baby.
His hair look crazy.
Come on, baby bro. Sit down, baby bro.
Stick to what you was talking about.
Sit
you
down,
doing,
nephew.
pushing the T, okay?
Sit down, my
Push the
sit
T.
down, nephew. Okay. Snoop, talk to him, baby.
Somebody. Because his manager can't talk to him.
Yes.
Isn't he on Kanye's album? I mean, label?
And everybody know that Kanye is going into
What
shock.
y'all think about Kanye's? What do y'all think about his song, y'all?
What song?
I've only heard it.
I heard it by mistake. It's called Yikes.
Is that the one you
I said, oh, that's a
the one-
perfect title.
Yeah.
the one of me like biggity biggity boo.
No, that's another.
I didn't even know he do that on something.
Oh,
I heard Yikes by mistake.
Oh no, one was
And I said Yikes.
Skip the poopity poopity poo. Poopity 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 boo.
This one he said something about Amandula Bangada. That one was kind of cool. That maybe with the same thing you talking about then. Maybe the same song. I was like,
And
it
he be
sounds
like,
kind of cool, but
Boopity
I'm a
poopity
little
boo.
nervous.
Boopity poopity boo. That's all I
I'm
can hear.
scared to like it.
Boopity poopity boo. Yeah, we on.
You think he's tainted?
like the Mario thing. That's what you sound like.
Kanye going through shock right now. Shock of what? I don't know.
I don't think he's even going through a shock. I think he's just exposing his one of his mental illnesses,
You think
which is bipolar.
You think he has more than one?
Yes.
He checked.
I work in mental health,
This
so yes.
is what happening today. Then this is gonna happen tomorrow and next week.
I think, well, if it's not more than one, he's a manic bipolar man. Manic.
Constantly, he just has to.
Just constantly.
Because he's schizoactive.
I definitely think he has schizo effects.
Schizoactive.
But just for the fact that he thinks Yeezy is a whole different person. He's
Well,
schizo
that's his-
as well. That's why I said more than one.
I said,
He's trying to do the Sasha Fierce thing.
Thank you. Do you feel the same about Sasha?
No, but he
but
like
she
her-
don't act like Sasha
She don't
Fierce
go
is a
out
real whole person.
and naming stuff and having a constant. You know what I'm saying? Like she really don't. She feels like it's a different
She
person.
kind of does that.
mean
I
that
don't know,
she doesn't
y'all.
identify differently when she's on stage doing her thing.
That's exactly when she brings out Sasha Fierce.
And it's like that's
That's a different thing, though.
Yes, but I think
Because Sasha Fierce not over here talking about all the demons she got and
for sure.
all the
Third
crazy
person,
stuff.
though.
it's just a different size of music she has. That's it.
I just
She
feel
don't
like
come
that's
out in
her
public and be like,
That's
That's her performance side.
That's poop.
That's her performance. That's her inner performance. So Sasha Fierce is coming out, guys. Like, I think that's what it is. But for him, it's more so like this is an alter ego. This is my evil twin.
That's the same
type of
thing.
thing. An evil twin.
He
Sasha
Dr.
Fierce is an
Jekyll.
entertainer.
So, but that still could be considered a.
He act like the
erotic
Incredible
twin.
Hulk.
It's other than yourself.
He act like the Incredible Hulk. You ever seen Avengers when he was talking to the Incredible? Come on out! Come on out! Oh, come on out, Jesus!
I mean, it's all predicated.
Like, what the hell?
It's all predicated on a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde syndrome, but it's still the same thing. Just because Sasha Fierce doesn't go out and make an ass of herself doesn't mean that she isn't viable as an alter ego.
Sometimes I
What
feel
about
like
Sometimes
I feel like
Well, if that's the case, she has more control.
Nicki Roman no longer.
Nikki crazy too. Nobody ever said she was.
she's
Well, I don't
fun
know.
crazy.
But she's a fun crazy.
I don't know if she's
But I
crazy.
think I'm honey sometimes.
She's funny crazy too.
No, you do.
But she's not like nobody's on Kanye's level. I'm sorry.
I'm honey from the block sometimes. And sometimes
I know. Sometimes
I'm
I'm
honey.
sometimes I'm a whole different person too.
Yeah. But we're not out there struggling with it, okay?
Or I'm not like going a whole day or being that person.
Don't talk to me today.
Right.
Oh, you know what he remind me? A Split. That movie.
That's the movie Split.
Crazy as hell. Y'all
I've
seen
never
that?
seen
The
that.
Unbreakable sequel.
Is it a scary movie?
No.
No,
Have you ever seen
it was
Unbreakable with
Split.
Bruce Willis?
Like he was crazy. Like he was definitely different people.
Yeah, that's schizophrenia.
It was
at
horrible.
its best.
At his worst.
At its
that,
worst,
you should
yeah.
see
Well,
that one.
yeah.
And then he was a cannibal. Then
It was
What is a
bad.
what? A cannibal?
No.
thought
Watch
at
the
the end.
movie.
oh, watch the movie. I'm sorry.
Nah, he don't do
gosh,
that.
you guys are mean.
Just watch the movie.
Watch the movie.
He ain't doing that. No one's spoiling it.
Or maybe he
James
putting
McAvoy's a
on
great
a
actor.
show
Speaking of
to get
cannibals,
attention.
what's that movie? What's that movie on Netflix where that woman's a cannibal? and she eats people. Oh my gosh, y'all know this movie, The Somebody's Diet.
Oh,
The
Clara,
yeah,
Santa
that
Clara
clip.
died?
Yes.
Drew
Have you seen
Barrymore.
it?
Ew.
I
Yeah.
know of it. I haven't started watching it.
Oh,
I
it's
watched a
pretty
lot of
funny.
movies
It's
now.
pretty
Is it?
funny. Yeah.
Okay.
It's that kind
Funny?
of sarcasm that you would like, I think.
I feel like it. I see the people in it. And I see, I see all the clips or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. I think it might even be in my list. I just haven't.
You have to like clear
grabbed it.
a different show first.
Because it's Drew Barrymore. It's just she's always the same person. So I don't want to sit there and watch her move her little lips around and Drew Barrymore. She's so Drew Barrymore all the time.
Aw.
It's like, do I want to do that for like a whole season? Maybe.
Maybe.
But it's a good show though.
Power
Right
comes
here.
back on soon, doesn't it?
Ow! July, girl. July.
Yes.
July.
That's gonna be
Excited.
awesome.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I need to
We
like.
are
I need to-
excited for your power.
Yes.
Don't bring it.
Bring it. And I don't play. I
Is it
take
what? It's coming on.
July 10th, I think.
No, like what network?
Star.
Question. It's coming back on.
Oh, it is gonna go. Okay, because I
they
was,
paid
you
him
know,
more,
I
you
was
remember
just.
that?
Yeah.
They offer him more money.
Yeah.
Get
Money
that.
talk.
y'all like that?
Walks.
Money talketh.
Yes.
So y'all like that? Y'all like that show? Power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
We're going to be
It's pretty
talking about
Hey,
it.
man,
I'm
I
sure.
had to catch up on it, but once I
Ghost.
into it.
Right now, I like
Tommy.
weird stuff. So I watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh yeah.
That's weird.
I
Yeah.
love that song. I love that.
Are they actually racing on that show? Like they have cars?
No, it's a competition. It's like America's Next Top Model in a
But for
sense,
drag. Yeah.
but for drag.
Okay.
But you get to see how intense drag is, and then you get to
It's
learn a little bit
intense?
more about. Yeah, it's
You
intense.
like put that makeup on. Like what's intense about
No,
it?
I'm just saying that like
personality.
Stuff that bra.
no, the
Yeah, we're high.
That's my intense voice.
I was like, you sound like. Right. Like, I'm just like. Right.
it isn't. I
Sound
like the
Mr. T
show.
over there.
It opens your eyes up to
Drag life.
drag life, just the LGBT community, drag life, the types of things that go into drag. Some people took out loans just to be on the show, to have these elaborate costumes just to show them off for 10 minutes on a runway.
Wow.
People take this stuff seriously. They take it as literally their inner self. So
Cole,
I find it
You
interesting.
stupid.
But they're not schizo and bipolar and crazy.
I don't
either,
think so.
because of their inner.
Do they have
alter
Yeezy
ego.
names too? They got like a
I mean, they
Oh,
had
yeah.
drag names.
Yeah, that's
They
crazy.
have drag names.
But that's all different.
Yes, they have drag names.
Compartmentalized.
That's
Can't hurt the
crazy.
LGBT
Like
community.
Aquaria
Can't say
or
nothing bad. Bring it
Eureka.
down.
Yes, one of them's named Eureka.
Eureka.
Eureka, she's a big girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's fierce. Yeah.
So does RuPaul still look like a girl? Or he
RuPaul on the show looks like a dude. He comes in these. No, for real, he's bald head. He
Yeah,
has no
it gets
facial
good glasses.
hair. He comes with his glasses.
I don't know if he looks like a dude. but
Skin
he-
be looking
He
just
does look like a
glowy,
dude. He-
and he comes in with these elaborate suits like.
Watch it too.
I've seen him.
Oh, that's
A suit-
RuPaul.
Yeah, with
Oh,
the
I
suit on.
I
Yeah,
seen that
that's
dude
RuPaul.
before. Yeah, I didn't know that was
But
RuPaul.
then at the
Okay.
end, like he'll come in and talk to the people who are racing, and then at the end he'll come out as RuPaul, like you
Are
know,
you serious? He be
cover
mixing it
girl.
up.
Like he
No,
struts
no.
the runway at the end, and he always says, "Let the best woman win."
I can't watch nothing like that.
You can't watch, it, but I like that show. I like. I'm watching the second season of 13 Reasons Why.
Oh my gosh, such
Yeah.
a good show.
Yeah.
As much
pretty
movies I
good.
watch. I just watch movies.
It's not depressing. It's
Yeah.
just
This
scary.
is
It is a
Netflix
little
movies?
depressing. Yeah, it's a Netflix show.
Just
see, I don't have
scary.
Netflix.
Why not?
'Cause I have
You got
all the movie
T-Mobile?
channels. Oh yeah, it's probably on here.
Girl, you get it for free.
Stop playing.
Girl, line T-Mobile, pay your way, girl.
Oh yeah, look.
Stop playing.
Look at that. Ain't that something else?
Yeah, T-Mobile.
I
pay
do
your
got
way.
it, guys. I got it.
And if not, evaluate your plan.
Yes. But look, guys, guess what? Radio on Fire broadcast reach over 2,700 viewers per month. Oh, I'm sorry. 278,000. I'm sorry. Okay.
Starbursts.
Oh my God.
You didn't have to embarrass us like
Oh
that.
my God. Wrong
God.
number. Let me get this shit right. Radio on Fire broadcast reach over 278,000 viewers per month. Advertise your product, service, or event on Radio on Fire by sponsoring an episode of what, guys?
The wrap up.
The wrap up.
You better just do it.
We didn't even make the wrap up drink, y'all.
I know.
It's okay.
For
We don't
as
need to. We
low
need a new one.
as
Summer
It was
felt.
raining, man.
Summer edition.
It's raining.
But as low
Summer
as $50,
18.
guys. Don't forget that. Low as $50. RadioOnFire.com/promo to get started. Get started. Okay.
Get started.
And guess what?
Do it.
We out.
Do
and
it.
Y'all go. And here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all. So what?
Well, as they think they're
hey,
leaving,
we about to go.
I'm
name
gonna
is
shout out my
Brand,
social
and
media.
I'm about to
Yeah,
start
let's go
my
ahead.
social
You
media.
could say
Ow.
Hook up.
Bow, bow.
BRIT underscore BOI underscore.
Hey,
Gotta get in the pocket. Gotta get in the pocket. Twitter.
It's honey with the T. It's me. Oh, and you can reach me on IG. And now I'm getting ready to let my home go.
Reach me on IG. I am Niz. That's me. And we out.
Ow.
Drop mic. That's IAMNIBZ.